You can't go to the new earth until you get rid of all the old karma, because that's what ties you to the wheel of karma and to the earth. You have to keep coming back to repay it. You can't move on as long as you're stuck having to repay it. So what we're told people, you've got to let it go. And I tell my clients this all the time. This is usually the cause of their illness. It's the cause of all their problems, holding on to all the garbage and the junk and the baggage that we carry around with us. That's what I say. It gets to the point that it doesn't matter if you were abused as a child. You've got to let it go. It doesn't matter if your husband beat you up. You've got to let it go. And people, you have to forgive. You have to release it, or you're not going to go. And I have clients that say, I can't forgive them. You don't know what they did to me. But as long as they think like that, they are holding on to karma. You're going to have to come back and do it again with the same people, same circumstances, only worse next time.
Right.
And they usually say, I don't want to do that. And then I said, you better get rid of it now. And it's not easy, because we do carry all this baggage around with us, and you have to let it go. And you'll feel such a wonderful relief when you do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I tell people what you have to do, even if the person you're angry at and have all these bad feelings, even if they have already left the earth, if they've died, you can still release this karma. You don't have to go to the person and face them face to face. That's very hard to do. You can do it mentally. And when you come into this earth, you make contracts with all of these people that you're going to try to work these things out. We get here, it's not that easy, and it doesn't always happen. We get stuck in the same rut again. So I tell them, when you're going to do this, picture yourself tearing up the contract with that person. Tell them, we tried. You do this mentally. We tried, we really tried, it didn't work. Let's tear up the contract, and you see yourself tearing it up and throwing it away. And you say, I forgive you, I release you, I let you go. You go your way, I'll go mine. We don't have to be connected anymore at all. You've got to mean it. You've got to believe it. And
Very
when
important.
you do, they have no more hold over you. They may try. They might try to push your buttons because they know what buttons to push. But if you really sincerely release them and let them go, you won't have any more problems. They'll try and it won't work because you have changed. So you have to also forgive yourself, and you've got to really mean it. And when you do, your whole life will change. Mm-hmm. And this is the first thing you have to do if you're going to go with everyone else to the new earth. Mm-hmm. The second thing, you have to let go of fear. Fear is a very paralyzing emotion. If you don't understand something, you're afraid of it. And as long as you have fear, you're helped to the old earth, because that's where the fear comes from. That's why I tell people, don't buy into the things that you see on television. Don't buy into what you have in the newspapers. Think for yourself. It's all to generate fear. The church is just as bad. Generate
Absolutely.
fear. The government is to generate fear. As long as they can generate fear, they will keep you suppressed. So you don't buy into it. Think for yourself. If you hear something that doesn't make a lot of sense, ask a lot of questions. I always think, well, why are they saying this? Why are they trying to spread this notion? It's there for a reason. What are they trying to do? You start asking questions and then make up your own mind. Then you develop your own truth. It may not be what I believe or what anyone else believes, but it is your truth.
Yes.
Don't give your power away to anyone. You have to release all of this fear, then you won't be tied to the new earth. So those two things you have to do if you're going to progress and go with the new earth, which is going to be glorious and wonderful. Let go of karma and let go of fear.